Abusia for Neti for high daily update so Hana Babenya training news so yes afternoon is also in the Canaba needing no book and so now our subscribers need being news be no she be avenya notification phone so now Besha friends some of you Besha more than for and now news so be active for me on go straight to major issue. You say a year Bawumia as a flabera no or can say me brain in so online campaign message no Ogugu and one for any mass titido any boss a friend a adodan kuku fad no kun any mass be brave. Na latest expose we will top on time who say a year Bawumia Babontin a good a year BOG and it's others in any massive and yasam keto just say we no ordinary chair a day far a year can offer at the second frat they see only a finance ministry will be in tea. You say no a Babontin can say oh no himself economist there. But nneɛma na ɛkɔ so no deɛ na ɔno no ɔnka ho ɛbɛ sikasɛm a na ɛnyɛ ɔno a nso ɛba economics ɛno ara ne sikasɛm a ɛkɔ so Ghana no na ɔba abɔnten ɛregu saa nkurɔfoɔ no anim ase a ɛnyɛ a ɔwei na ɔka sɛ ɛyɛ Kenneth Ofori-Atta nso so ɔno na in charge of any ɛyɛ finance a na ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ Ghana fa no nyinaa no wei ne nsɛm a ɛyɛ Kwame nka aba abɔnten a bɛyi nsɛm agu a ɛnyɛ asɛm ketewa da kam ne nkutu ne ɛba a yɛatɔ nkɔmmɔ twetwe no so
Ajiaguo, edi anim kwasi abre o my Ghana. Asese Ghana area form. Ye ka so ye nyina no, ena yesi ye ni sika ye ni tua. Eti ye tu ahyeda, ye pia kwa ye nim, ye pia kwa 2025, ye pia kwa 2026. Na Bawumia adwane afiri ho a. You think we should be silent and we should not talk about it? You think it is enough? Who say are so disrespectful? Sɛ Bawumia yɛ tɔn no kyerɛ ne yɛ kyerɛ sɛ ɔno na ɛba abɛtoto sikasɛm yie ɛnɛ wɔgyina yɛ anim aka sɛ ɛnyɛ ɔno a na mmom ɔba ɛna ɔba abɛyɛ nsakra ɛfiri sɛ abere deɛ wɔyɛ mate. But you see, look at the kind of sacrifices mo a mo NPP mu wobɛdi anaseɛ yɛnti ɔhene ntwo the sacrifices a amanfoɔ yɛ ma Bawumia hwɛ sɛdeɛ esi bubu nkɔɔfoɔ nsɛm hwɛ sɛdeɛ esi ka nkɔɔfoɔ no ɛpaa do all because Bawumia no ɔnyɛ card bearing member of the NPP. Na ye for so no de na wura party nim so mbe running mate emma His Excellency Nana Danko Akufo-Addo. All these sacrifices are man for ye. Mama na kokwa. Ye botonton sasa memwetie Canada Japan. Ono so de aka for Bawumia ho. Ene na asem na aka say we mate. But first of all, the owura ohini nto as I say one NPP mu we dia from to achi. Tie no.
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has now been elected as the flag bearer of the NPP.
Yes.
He's an economist.
Yes.
You hailed him as an economic whiz kid.
I hailed him.
I mean, your party.
Yes, yes.
And he's the chair of the economic management team.
Yes.
So if he's talking about someone who's going to be able to solve the economic problems, between him and Alan, who do you think has the competence to do that?
I think the evidence is available for Ghanaians to see. As we speak today, we're not talking about tomorrow, the record as we deal with. Now, let me go back to when Dr. Bawumia became the running mate for the New Patriotic Party's candidate, then Nana Akufo-Addo, and the reasons that were given. And we compare that, yes, we compare that to the evidence that we have on the record at the moment. I was General Secretary then, and when candidate Akufo-Addo proposed Dr. Bawumia as running mate, everybody was at a loss. First of all,
everybody was at a loss
in the party.
The proposal of Dr.
Yes,
Bawumia.
He was not a member of the party to start with.
Dr. Bawumia wasn't a member of the party at the time.
At all. In 2008, I was General Secretary at the time. Now, the party constitution says that before you can apply to become presidential candidate or presidential running mate, you must have been a card-bearing member in good standing for minimum 5 years. Dr. Bawumia was not even a member of the party, let alone be in good standing for 1 year or 2 years or 5 years.
So that provision was violated?
Well...
But yet you accepted.
So if you can take the narration that follows. Now, when Nana Akufo-Addo made this proposal, of course, the reaction was no from the whole side. That, look, I agree, this person is not a member of the party. But here is a case, the man has such expertise in economic management and the issues of economic policy and delivery. As for the economy, it's sensitive. Anytime anybody hears about someone's capacity to manage the economy, you want to give them an opportunity to do that. So then the party said, well, we were not ready for this. But Nana Akufo-Addo's pleading is that if you can waive that constitutional injunction that says that unless and until you are 5 years of good standing, you can't be running it, and consider what this gentleman will bring to
Bawumia turn around and net. So what be catcher say? And no man SCA a car or mine abo bosia bebeba yabo ketasi no project dream can and namswo or my gun actually sika. Sa no ma we nyina me mfa mo no sobo. No no de na na ni gina abefo ade yoso. And a Bank of Ghana governor any gina sika someone to here on the finance minister. Yet then about me ebe dan ho kasa asem we kire. This is not the kind of leader you hear. Wabra yeko 2025. Listen, the munim amena Ghana demo. Wabra yeko eni ye be cheche mo akire mo. Amena Ghana demo nya amena ketwa. Enti ye kokwasa fo. Wo mo problem ba no mu dwane fo. So mu be di ye kan. Those are not the kind of leaders I hear. You hear leader, maybe a doom so about was my son, my pension the see here, my pensioner, Adiana man home so, my son, me to anamo, me di hujuma. Ama even opposition for crampo, I confirm say with the hujuma. I am not campaigning for anyone. I am just telling you the truth. No krena munina munimono. No krena munina munimono. And no one some near cano. Then the Ghana car ye dear. Yet to said that all because ye nisika. And to a yet to said no. Nyanse mu no mo dia kwose 2025. Wo mo dia kwose 2026. Yanya say ye betua no 2024. Because you said 2024 no. The bra no said ye city anetie enko fa sika bi ama. Na so be jam na so we mu nsem. Otia ne ato man no. Gabo aso pa 97.9. And a TVSYZ, baby, I will be a tribal video. A brother so say, a good among some babramo. Minya, a year fandima to be mad. If for you, 80 way, or dime be my year channel. Said ye, ye be who you made ye coswo. I was bassing him. Meba a dear biso. I was sad ye or more share. And the Yayako Kubekasa. Go a raising critical issue be a border on my Ghana, ye bambo, ye bebaso. But any for you, Neddy can in ye. But for the touch me, no. And mamma said your card no, SCTA. And in a butter card no. Wait, dear Benny later, no way, be your way later. But Liam go back to John Mahama, a pencil card in ye. John Mahama, a pencil card way, and another man for or more quart, a quartina metro massimo, no more use. Your friend ticketing. Card way, and another man for you, and make us a man for chat or one cassa, sa card way be or more. No more fans any ya may sure say ye benya pi wo fia say eti card no say na na sitie de Bawumia e introduce no so say ya na tie so e use no so mama chow said ye si dan na di kire Ghana for somewhere in 2016 sabra no na John Mahama na ye mampanyi hwade o mama video no. On the then Minister for Transport, no more a year Metro Mass mu. Anna, ye de e-ticket in Seminole, ye dine a D. And ye check Ghana for now what church you mu said ye sit here. That video no ye perceive general. Now ye de chamo say, Asemia Bawumia kain, what dine a D say, Sadia ya abbey a subi madano, a ye tro, a ye nada. And look at somewhere we are not Dennis Abuaji miracles. I got to baby say, oh, Bawumia is getting under the skin of some people. Bawumia is not getting that now. Guswa. Abe Yeshua, what dine a D, our manual seminal. I don't think I'm a man for a manual for Nibiono. A tron contompo, nada. Adia ya be pain. What do you cat? Akuma Pemwa, Kaubaye, but Twasso, ye be before from a day, a becount. But what's I say on my Ghana Sika? And the Aboja, a Fred and the cameras they were cheap. Ah, dear, 10 years ago, now hotter that. Ah, dear, somewhere 8 years ago, now hotter that. wasa ba relaunch ba wo buy no so one san so for any de ni obuo ama Ghana for ama ntiase anya ne ho adwuma se e ya de dada no na wo say pa ho ntoma wo de yenko 2016 2015 mo no na yen hwe se de His Excellency John Dramani Mahama echeche e-ticket in here and na Bawumia say your friend tap and go tie.
You can see the buses at the back there. The terminal has been completed. Ayalolo bus service, a very appropriate name for this system. The system is unique in the sense of the fact that the buses are going to move according to time. It is every 30 minutes a bus will take off.
Kwame Kababonti be kind of exposia Bawumia Babonti abe guanya sanketoni say okay can simbia ne ediche akufado indirectly no na or kasense akufado e mamone enye papa maize government eno na abeto just BOG so ho akrakra kan frata also so aka enye is just Kwame Kababonti abe ni semni na go no yenim se nche bia na Bawumia no also Babonti kase ise no or electronic ticketing and just offer bus just what the electronic ni bitu as iskano and no na Kwame Nkane sam jemfi and so Babonti isa Likee bia na baby ana Mahama teso no this electronic ticket ne buy no inim se buy Mahama ne transport minister friend Fifi Kote no so kotna bus ni mo lanchi system friend alulu bus na enya to package mo Babonti make say no inventi na enye Bawumia eno na sam jemfi ekotete on Facebook as mo BNT convocation more friend Bawumia no the big lion mo BNT no eno na Kwame ka eko fast out no ebe ni program na o chichimanya sa electronic no nya Bawumia de ba ni mum Mahama de ma de community go ne ba ne time kuma
whether it's full or it's not full, 30 minutes it will take off. So the conductors are not going to stand and be shouting Accra, 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 Accra. 30 minutes, if a bus must move, it will move. And we're starting with this corridor, Amasamai of Ankoa Chimota to Tudu corridor. There'll be two kinds of buses. There'll be the express bus, and that one will go straight, direct. And there'll be the ones that stop along the road. So if you're going to stop in Tesano, you don't take the express service, you take the one that stops along the road, so that when you get to Tesano, you can get off. It's going to be a new system. It's going to be a new system, and you can use your mobile phone to pay the fare. And so if you have mobile money, you use your mobile and pay the fare, and you can ride the bus. You know, it's going to be electronic ticketing. And so if you have an electronic ticket, you slot it and then you ride the bus. This is a collaboration between government and the private transport unions. And so we formed an overseeing company called DɪrТy that will be responsible for supervising the operations of the bus. There's going to be an operations room here. It's fully computerized, and there will be people there monitoring. At every one time, they can tell where every single bus is. And whether it's late or it is on time, they'll be able to tell, and they can communicate to the driver and tell him what to do. And so this is a modern...
The way Ayalolo dear no, I feel my Metro Mass Transit, because Saudi Bawumia, oh, and Ayalolo Kwana Metro Mass and so, tap and go no, they call Yensha Metro Mass Transit. Somewhere in 2016, TV commercial na running, with TV swa, say, e-ticket no, na aba. Womo edebo de wuro edia chairman say walk off a year Metro Mass buses na abana eno na obetime gina so na de atua o senke tua de hwade we.
The Metro Mass Transit Limited is a public
Yamanya fofofo ema omo kan bus no ene conductor ene omo betena bus nim eti ye Metro card e de beso so ɛna ɔmo de metro card no so na wamena nsi wow me kan dia bɛka asɛmi wamena nsi wa ayalolo nso no wɔde saa technology no saa digital technology no nso ɛkɔ hɔ na me pɛ sɛ wohunu na ɛyɛ John Mahama na nisuade hunu wɔne the then transport minister Fifi Kwete me pɛ sɛ wohunu ɔma nisuade hunu ɛfa saa mpuntuo na ɔmo de wura public transport system ni mo saa deɛ wɛ da ne ho adi bra na nsɛntwerɛfoɔ ɛne John Mahama ɛkasa ɛbra na wɔte ɛyɛ ayalolo bus yi mu ana ɔmo kɔfɔ test ride menim sɛ saa video no wɔ hɔ a menua Latif Idrisu a wɔ join news ɛna ne di nkɔmmɔ ɛka saa video no wɔ yɛtumi yiyɛ na ka wate ɛnsɛm a na John Mahama ɛka bɛdɛ no a same yɛmfi ne post wei ɛwɔ Facebook wɔse obiara nhwɛ kada ekura John Mahama I mean, you're sure, sir, one video no several times. John Mahama and then Minister of Transport, Fifi Kwete, riding Ayalolo at the commissioning and not the digital card in JM's hand. That was for riding the buses. And I say, Obia and Dogo, a year or through for Bawumia. Eti, the other and the other on say, the Bawumia Bay, yeah, was yes, a tap and go, as should be mada, a fair no be before Fraba. We be blow ye nyina ya dwen what de ye kom pempen so foforo say de wiase ni nyina no e ya befo ade yo ene ye de go Mahama mo shase enye nne so we ye obi aka dwenpa anasa komapamu ene ade ye sade we ya wa beto sade we beto aso be so mo ba ide na si ye mo hwa ya lolo bases ana wo ho say de mo si jegu ho ema oseye ne proye eto no Ghana sika so ne ye de fa bases we bae tie we mame bases ni nie ya ba fresh ya ba fresh asanka eniswade hunu wei ampampa akomapamu adwempamu ena Bawumia paso ya ade wei ya kamo ba ye ayalolo bases na egu wo no kamo mane mpro sei kopem se covid ba ye ene ehunu se ayalolo no kra no eso won faso anka covid ama anka ayalolo bases ye beja ni se ya mena sei amena pro amena tete Ghana sika so na ye gina so krade ba mamu ha so if it is true say Bawumia wo pesa wo den sakra ye bia so bi mada eba public transport mu na ho mfaso ka ya lolo na ho mfaso ka metro mass eba ne sai na mo ba ye na metro mass buses egu abonte a na esai na pro eba ne say na drum pempenso bi na metro mass for omu betimi di omu nsa akan the number of buses no mo wo bisankaya ni nyina na asai sadwempa bi wo ho na ni swade hunu papa bi awo ho te said ye wo pesa wo dan na di sabre ya wo petumi e di Africa Ghana for wa ba ne say e na mere bi na ya lolo buses egu yard mu say na ete faako na say na pro at the expense of the taxpayer nene sa taxpayer kuro ya sika wasa say no e di abodwa e freedom sa man for make sure me say ma me Bawumia picture no e bra no de ne say tenetene eye monitor ne so a wo kire say yenhwe ade fufuro bi aba o wo mo de tap and go aba for picture ne to so na yenhwe ade bi enfumso bi so wo sa mfonyi mu ye bekwa homa no so ye ne yayira koku bekasa enfumso bi ada ne hodi e wo sa mfonyi ye omo de tu dwai na sa mfumso no e kasa fa ye bambo ho asem wonim se wo mo camera
jo se me ti fa pa ma se ma mtesa ni so ya e koso e wo wi asaf ne nyina e de fa let expose ane e big disgrace a odi ama e BOG na enya asem keto aye Bawumia de ama omo ene e kind of atanse ono na aye ono retes kana so nti moka se ono no de mess na bade a ono wonjintum eno ena aye Bawumia ba wonti ambeka kwami ka record ni sim ni bikaka kesanya so ogu ne ono anga sami pia manyo kuna ni maso ogu mu nyina ni masia the policy okolanche no ewo aye 7th aye February of this month no eno ena aye kwami ka record ni sim okaka enya sam ketoka se ono sa mess government na aye consist no onka ho ono spare driver and the main driver no ono mom na air control sa aye Kanunti or no is in your the present, but in Gation Band Yanka. A couple 10 months or 9 months na about to know as well. Ain't the current president Nankasankasa de Quebec Pandi and Ko now a vice president and I current president because our president not is the CIA. How dan Kufado no we free so we. How comes the went to Becca say oh government also the own count and so your vice president. The vice president was man over supported the current president no in terms of maybe in Korea. Impose the president can put to Korea. Mom na obeshe na nyama koi. Nti focus on kasa mayor's air government na ecosystem na was what saying. Ɛno ɛna ɛyɛ sam gye mfi so aposi biribi ɛwɔ ne Facebook a ɛnya asɛm nso di space na ɛnya asɛm ketewa. Ɛde for wani nsa bɛto gya wɔ sɛ mɛte fa pɛm asɛm te saa news ɛnya asɛm ketewa. Ɛma mte saa asɛm wei ɛnya asɛm ketewa no. Ɛno na ɛyɛ sɛ sam gye mfi post nti ɛwɔ sɛ ma mehu nneɛma ɛkɔ so. Ɛtie for ha na ɛdi mbɛsi nanso ansa na no sɛ wowɔ adwenkyerɛ bi anaasɛ ɔte asɛm bi ne anka ho asɛm a fa w'adwenkyerɛ no bɛwɔ comment section afei nso wobɛtumi so ahyɛ ama w'adamfo so ɛnyɛ bi ahwɛ. Subscribe ma ne de ne bo kwan so ɛdɛ ɛtiefoɔ nyinaa sɛ sɛ ɔbaeɛ daily update bɛhwɛ.